This is my favorite dupe of all time. e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, $7. Chanel La Beige Creme, whatever of the crop. This is in shade Tan Deep Bronze, $60. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna dive right into luxury versus a drugstore. Why would anyone spend $69 on an actual foundation when a $9 foundation can actually give you the same finish? I am currently applying the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, right? This is $15, you guys, $15. And for sure, it is 100% a dupe for Armani Luminous Silk, priced at a whopping $69, folks. That is my go-to. I have worn that foundation for so many years now. Honestly, you can't tell. If you were to put this product right here in this bottle of Armani Luminous Silk, I wouldn't even tell, other than the smell, maybe. But they're both medium coverage and they give that gorgeous radiant finish. I mean, look, I barely put any on. I'm in shade, if you guys have similar complexion to me, I'm in shade 490 in the L'Oreal Infallible 32-hour fresh wear. And I know this for a fact, guys. Armani Luminous Silk definitely does not last that long. If I had to choose and do a red carpet, let's say, what foundation, if I could only use two, would it be Armani or L'Oreal's? This hands down, because I know it will last. So another favorite as far as drugstore goes is the Maybelline New York Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is such a strong and obvious dupe for Estee Lauder's Double Wear, long lasting. One for $9 and this one goes for $52, guys. They're both long lasting. This lasts for 12 hours. This one doesn't say. It just says it's a stay in place makeup. Okay, so this is the Maybelline. This is Maybelline. And this right here is Estee Lauder. You know, I love luxury. Now, if you love buying luxury makeup and you're not on a budget as far as makeup goes, then this video isn't for you. But if you're like me and you've spent too much money now on products and Sephora came to your house every day, it is time to switch to drugstore, my friends. Look at the finish. They're both completely, you can feel it, like they're long lasting. But again, I do believe that Maybelline's foundation might be a little longer as far as like if you have a full day and night of events and you don't have time to touch up as much. Let's talk concealer. NARS Radiant Creamy is an amazing concealer. It's a cult favorite. Everybody loves this. This is in the shade Custard. Right here we've got the NYX Professional Bare With Me Concealer Serum. Both definitely have hydrating finishes. They both have an identical finish, to be quite honest, and they're medium coverage. e.l.f. for sure is a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. Both are completely matte, full coverage. This says it lasts 16 hours and I believe it. So let's check it out. It's Friday, I'm going out tonight. I'm gonna go more for the pink shade, I think, because I need it. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. The e.l.f. Camo Concealer is $7. The Tarte Shape Concealer, this one, $31. And I didn't even know that Tarte was a freaking luxury brand. Here, check this out. I'm just gonna tap it in. Here is this. This is e.l.f. This is a dead ringer, okay, for the Tarte Shape Tape. Like, look how much it brightened up my under eyes. Let's talk creamed bronzer, okay? This is my favorite dupe of all time. e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, $7. Chanel La Beige Creme, whatever of the crop. This is in shade Tan Deep Bronze, $60. I'm gonna apply it right now in real time for you all. Okay, so yes, I understand it's small. They need to make bigger ones, maybe, maybe not. But you really don't need that much bronzer, even in the year. Like if anyone puts a lot of bronzer on, it's yours truly. So this is the e.l.f. Cosmetics bronzer or putty bronzer. War paint. So I'm also a huge fan of e.l.f.'s Halo Glow Setting Powder. Okay, this is beautiful. This actually also reminds me a little bit of Laura Mercier's translucent powder, which could also be a direct dupe, that is. Okay, but this is for sure a direct dupe for the Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Yep, it is by Hourglass. It is $50 for this translucent powder setting with the same exact consistency. Look at that. I don't think I could tell the difference. There's no scent to either one of them. Powders, in my opinion, just don't get enough love, but they really should. Especially the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder is a beautiful and gorgeous exact dupe for Laura Mercier's Translucent Honey Loose Powder. Okay, I'm going to, since I'm doing a full face of drugstore makeup, I'm going to use the Maybelline. If anything, I would say the color for this one is a lot more bronzed than they say, or Laura Mercier's Honey is. It has a more yellow-ish golden tone to it. It just depends on your complexion, obviously. I prefer to be more like bronzy. Okay, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. Let me see how much this costs. $8. $8. Laura Mercier's Translucent Honey Loose Setting Powder is a whopping $43. That's a lot. I'm like, how many more orders of Sephora? How many more are coming? Because I'm like disgusted with myself every time I see a delivery now for anything other than a drugstore makeup product. Now that I know this information, there are no excuses, Cheryl Burke, none. Gorgeous, right? NARS is Orgasm, versus Milani's Baked Blush in Luminoso. This is the dupe of the dupes. We're gonna put this on right now. This is great. Now, the pricing is even better. Are you ready for this? We've got Milani, the one that I just put on in Luminoso, going for $10 at your local drugstore. NARS' Blush and Orgasm, which takes forever to deliver, especially if you order from NARS directly on their website, is a whopping $32. Not worth it. It's blush, you guys, honestly. Get the drugstore version. Okay, this next one is my favorite. This is another bronzer. This is a powdered bronzer. This is Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer versus Too Faced, that smells like chocolate, like a Hershey warehouse powdered bronzer. Looks exactly the same if you ask me, okay? We're gonna put this one on. Now this goes for $15. Beautiful packaging. Yes, is the packaging way better? Is it heavier? Absolutely. This is plastic, as you can see. I love these two colors together. It's yummy, but guess what? We have to put it on our face. We can't just stare at it. We're gonna put the Physicians Formula, the powdered bronzer, wherever I put that putty, just to enhance the contour and to show you. Oh, it smells so good. I do love this smell. Chocolate, I don't like, again, to each their own. I'm not saying one's better than the other, but I am at the same time. This literally smells like, you know, when you've had a long day at the beach, you have like sun lotion on or sunscreen on and like maybe a little bit of the tanning oil. This is what it smells like. I truly believe we're onto something here, folks. I believe that drugstore products in general last longer if you want long-lasting makeup than luxury makeup. And one day in the near future, for my next red carpet event, I will prove it to you. Since I already did basically drugstore makeup for my Elton John event. Okay, we've got highlighters. Yes, powdered highlighters, AKA the icing on the cake, folks. I've never even heard of this brand until recently, but Becca, it's called Becca Champagne Pop Energy. This is also a highlighter, but I wanted to show you. Becca, this is the luxury. You can see from the clean palette. Okay, this is luxury. This right here is Revlon Skin Lights. I like how it's checkered. It gives it, I think it's gonna have better pigment. Yes, do you see I had to like do 3 swipes of the Becca This right here costs $12 versus $38. You get more for your money, better pigment, less pigment, more money. Next, Wet n Wild highlighting powder. This is a beautiful color versus Charlotte Tilbury's Glide in Pillow Talk Glow. Go right here. Do you see that? I don't know. I've had this thing with this. I don't know. I don't necessarily think the pigment is as strong as it should be. Okay, I'm gonna use a clean finger here. And I mean, I see more of this. Do you not? I'm gonna put Wet n Wild on right now and you're gonna see for yourself. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, enough said. Let's move on to everyone's favorite, especially mine, eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so I've got two pretty much identical eyeshadow palettes, except one is Drugstore and one is Luxury. Let's first start with Wet n Wild's. This is in Nude Awakening. Take a look at this. All the beautiful colors. My fingernail mark is a direct dupe for Natasha Denona's I Need a Nude palette. Of course, Natasha Denona has way more to choose from as far as colors go. I have all of her palettes, I think, now at this point. I mean, I will be using actually this one for my sister and her eyeshadow for her wedding, I believe. When it comes to eyeshadow palettes though, you guys, I cannot say Drugstore is the way to go. But if, again, you don't want to spend money on makeup, I totally get that as well. So what I just want you guys to know is that I would go with this, because I can't lie to you and I have to be honest. However, this is a great dupe. NYX's Ultimate Warm Neutral palette, you see that? The Dior Backstage Eye Palette in Nude Essentials. If you don't see that this is a direct dupe, I'm not sure if you can see correctly. Look at this. This eye is Dior and this eye is your local drugstore favorite NYX. I don't know about you, but I can't tell the difference. Now, was the application different? Absolutely. Did I have to put more layers than when using Dior's palette? Absolutely. Again, if you don't want to spend the money, this is a great dupe, folks. Next, we've got liquid eyeliner, okay? I'm gonna do this off camera, but I'm gonna apply Drugstore liquid eyeliner. This is NYX's Epic Ink versus, I think it's KVD or KVID, I don't know, tattoo liner. These are both black liquid eyeliners, both smudge proof. They both have literally exactly the same pointed tip. I now almost officially have a full face of Drugstore makeup products. I still have my mascara and lips to go, but we are almost done. And I have to tell you, this makeup not only is holding up beautifully, but I look like I got at least 12 hours of sleep last night, when really, in actuality, that was not the case. We've got Lash Paradise and Better Than Sex. The only difference, okay, well, right away, I can feel the weight. The packaging, this is more dense, weighs more. I'm gonna put Too Faced Better Than Sex on the Luxury side, and I'm gonna put Lash Paradise, the Drugstore version, on the Drugstore eyeshadow side. So I know I don't have a lot of lashes, but I still wanted to show you. This is a little clumpier, I guess, and Too Faced mascara, I would say, is a lot cleaner. However, again, I wear false lashes if I do a full face of glam, so for me, it's not worth buying luxury mascaras. Okay, we've got the L'Oreal Lash Paradise for $13, and the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara goes for $29. We're gonna start first with Drugstore on the bottom lip, and then I will use Luxury on the top. We've got NYX's Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. That's how you pronounce it, okay? $6. Is a direct dupe, my friends. I'm gonna have to say, one of my favorites. Pricey. This is Tom Ford's Aura. Goes for, you're gonna faint, $62 versus $6. Bottom lip, Drugstore. I've used already so much of it, there's barely any left. I do love this. I love how it's just not sticky. Tom Ford's Aura lip gloss on the top lip. If this is not a dupe, The only difference between these two non-sticky hydrating nude pink tone lip glosses is the pricing. So if I were to do like a summary of my favorite drugstore products, I'm gonna pick my top 3 right now. It would be the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, as well as the powdered bronzer Physicians Formula, okay, in Butter Bronzer. And I mean, there's so many to choose from. I have to tell you though, look at this foundation. Look how matte, gorgeous, and just glowing I look. The Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation that goes for $9. I mean, does it look like, do I look like $9 right now? I'm just saying. So there you have it, guys. This is my full face of drugstore makeup products only. Don't forget to hit that bell so that you get notified anytime I drop a new video. And make sure you like, comment. Hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye.